There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and the run inside. It's Davis. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fights off a defender. Turns it on in midfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They're going to ride this running back. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. They got it. It's blocked. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Makes the catch. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Makes it past the marker. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Davis. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touch.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start. Still 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Oh, they're after him. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. It is true as he... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
That's a really good job by this defense because 2nd and short a lot of times, you're thinking pass. You're thinking they're going to try to make that big play because they're set up in a good spot. They did a great job still getting penetration, shutting down the run. Now, 3rd and short time. Probably expecting another run again. Who's going to be the most physical team?
First run of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hayes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. Stands in and takes the hit. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll try to do it himself. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the air. Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Northern Illinois Huskies.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they
turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. right back to the well. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. The RPO fired complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Jones.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Right on the money. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. And off to Jones.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Off the RPO, complete. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Tulsa picked up that last 1st down through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they... Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Jones. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And off to Jones. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. To the air, it's Hayes. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it. It's Jones. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jones. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Just a really bad mental error. 2nd and 15 after the delay of game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Alston. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. That is no... The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant state. We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the